Okay, here's my take. Here's my take. The Charlotte Hornets are down. They are down to the Orlando Magic, which makes no sense. To watch this game and to watch what's going on with this team, something's wrong. It really makes no sense. It really makes no sense. And I'm not against the Hornets. But watch this. Everyone else who is in preparation for the playoffs are playing at a level that I've never seen. The Hornets coach, and I have to blame it on the coach, is the only one who does not have his team prepared for what's going on. And that's my opinion. From what I'm watching, Borrego is the only coach that does not have his team who is in the possession of a playoff run, not in position and not ready. That's concerning. Maybe that's why some of the players are not going all out. Maybe some that's why the players are not giving their all. But as I'm watching this game, no, not too much. Yeah, they're playing. All right, let me get Kurt, what he said. They're playing mellow all ball. And I agree with you. And you could see it, man, what he's doing. You could see, I'm telling you, you can actually see LaMelo is not engaging. He's not engaging. Why he want, and then when he does take a shot, it's like I really don't want to do it. Why he's not playing this kid, man, I do not know. You know, and you're right. PJ's taking all the shots. When I see it, I think PJ had three threes in the first quarter. So you're 100% right. You know, I don't understand. I'm trying to understand it, but I can't because it makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. Why would you play him off ball when he's a point guard? You know, and they got this kid sitting on the perimeter. Now he's going in trying to get rebounds. Confusing. It's really confusing. You know, they need to give him the ball and let him facilitate and does what he do. You'll see Biz get involved. You'll see everyone else get involved. But the way it's going now, oh no, not so much. And again, that's why I said Coach JB is responsible because if he did what he was supposed to do, Lamelo would be facilitating the team, and I guess he's not going to allow him to facilitate the team. You know, because he has to get everyone else involved. But this is what I said last night on one of my posts. Let the point guard facilitate and let him do what you're paying him to do. Give him the opportunity. You know, but and his excuse is he can't get more shots for Lamelo. Yep, they need Lamelo shot more. They win. You're right. Games with Lamelo, you're right. 20 or better, they win. You're 100% right. I don't think the coach is looking at the analytics because if he were, then and we would all agree with you. But again, for some reason, he's gone back to that old coach, JB, and is doing the same thing again, taking the ball out of his hands. And when you take the ball out of Melo's hand, he lapses. Defensively, he's just not there. He's used to pushing the ball and running the court. And when they're doing what they're doing now, nah, it's nothing to it. This is just incredible, man. This is incredible. Let me put this link on there if when people start coming in, if anyone wants to come in. But it's incredible. And I don't know. And it's like he's giving Terry the push too. Terry's giving the card to do whatever he wants. But again, look who we're playing. Why is it an issue? Look who we're playing. At least Biz. Now Biz will give Melo the ball. There's no activity when Melo has the ball. No activity. Everybody's just standing there looking as though this is not what they want. Wow. Yeah, you're right. He does. He does it. He does it because he's trusted. He trusted to get him to that point, to that level. Maybe it's the money. Maybe it's the $40 million. I wish I knew. Maybe it's the 40 million. I wish I knew. Okay, we got Biombo going, but they definitely get. Let me see what good. I'm not worried about R.J. Hampton at all. But look who's handling the ball. Look who's handling the ball. Yep, and he's taking the ball away from him. I'm telling you, Lamelo looks lost, man. Court, he looks lost. That's just my opinion. He looks lost. He looks lost. Look at him. Yeah, but you have to let a shooter shoot. He's not going to shoot well until you give him the ball. It's going to be the same thing. You have to let him shoot. Nope, and that's right. Not the same Melo, because they won't let him do what he knows how to do. And you can tell, man, just the way he comes out. Can you imagine being a 19-year-old and one game you just blow the game up, and then the coach comes out the next game and takes the ball away from you? It's crazy. You know, it's good. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Yep, I'm telling you, the coach, man, has an issue with the kid. The coach has an issue with the kid. It has to be. There has to be. And then Miles Bridges out with this protocol, COVID protocol. I'm telling you, if I'm this kid, man, this is just my opinion. It has nothing to do with LaMelo. But if it's me, I'm out after. Listen to me. I'm out after my rookie deal is over with. I'm out. I'm done. They can have it. I'm out. Yeah, it's real sad, man. It's real sad. Yeah, he is. He is walking, and that's the truth. He's walking on eggshells. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man. That game I saw JB sit Devontae Graham in front of the entire team, and he sat next to Lamelo. I'm like, this dude straight has some mental problems that he's trying to make this kid a passive ball player by taking things away from him. That's like a bad parent, man. That's like a bad parent. Yeah, it's real bad. Yeah, but wait. This is that quote unquote positionless basketball. Remember, they're doing positionless basketball, which I can't stand. You know, I can't stand because there's no reality to it. There's no reality. If we look at this game right now, you'll see there's no way that Charlotte is not blowing this. And it makes me think JB doesn't want to go into the playoffs. That's all I can think. That's all I can see. When you're sabotaging your own team, there's no way you want to go to the playoffs. Look at this. The New York Knicks are balling against everybody they go up against. The Atlanta Hawks are balling. Now, these are teams that struggled just like Charlotte did at the beginning of the year. But right now, they have a whole different perspective and understanding about the game. And what's blowing me out the water is that this coach is not doing anything to make sure that his team gets to that level. And I agree with you, Court. Told it's horrible. It's beyond. And I'm just listen. I'm a sports fan. Not, if anybody wants to come in, the link is in the room. I'm not that type of cat. We're trying to get everybody involved because sometimes one man on the mic is not cool. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Because right now the Knicks are balling. The Knicks are balling. Julius Randle he just showed his value and that the Lakers did make the right pick. I'm telling you. So I don't know. But every time I watch this game and every time I get pumped up, every time I do a video, I just feel LaMelo is in the right place with this team, and they're about to blow up. And I'll be if JB won't come out the next game and start playing with this kid's game and messing up the whole system. Then you have Vernon Carey Jr. and Nick Richardson, who's on the bench, who he won't even give the opportunity to play. That's an issue, if you ask me. There's no way. I don't know. I guess growing up being a Lakers fan and seeing Phil Jackson and watching all these different coaches over the years, I'm just not used to this. It's a passive aggressive style, and to me, that style is just not. It's not worth it. You know, it's just not worth it. They need to create something different. But like I said, I hope and pray that his family is with him, and that after his rookie contract is up, he's out. That's what I'm anxious to see what's going to go on with Lonzo and what decisions is he going to make. I'm really anxious to see. Hey, if you want to support the channel, hey, it's there for you. Whatever you want to do, you want to become a part. We're only trying to grow. And thank you earlier, big man, for your encouragement, Evil Raven. We appreciate it, man. We're trying to get it going, trying to make it happen. Our memberships will be up in a minute, so just trying to grow. We're learning from the great out there. But right now, the Hornets are in trouble. And that's what I said on my thumbnail earlier today about Lamelo Ball. He has no help. If the coach would just let him go, run a traditional offense. I'm going to tell you something. When Lamelo Ball took over that game the other night, it was basically a traditional offense to where he run the point, did what he had to do. Others got involved in the game. They scored. He scored. The balance was right. And that's what I'm telling everyone about the Knicks. Here's the thing with the Knicks. They have balance. And where there's balance, there's fortitude. And when there's fortitude, there's strength. When you have your players who can play the whole game and not get tired and all these rotational moves, that's a problem. It's a big problem. But again, how can you lose to this team? That's what's kind of blowing me out the water. I don't know. Do not know. But what I do know, it is more than horrible to watch this. It's actually deplorable that you can't get your team up and ready to go. Even though they're only down by 2, yeah, see what's going to happen. Terry's going to take a bunch of shots. You're going to give everybody else a bunch of shots. And LaMelo is going to lose his flow. He's going to lose his ability to stay within the game. Got the Martin guy in, Cody Zeller, Scary Terry Monk. And here we go. I don't know. Uh-oh. Terry's down. He's moving his legs. That's good. I think he took one to the face. Let's see. Okay, he's about to get up. Oh, he's gone. Okay. Oh, he right. He landed on Cole Anthony's foot. Oh, those are sweet. Yeah, he landed on Cole Anthony's foot. They just got to get better at it, man. You know, so someone this morning on one of our posts said that some trades they need to do, and I do agree. Here we go with Devontae Graham, coach of the team from the sideline, coach of the team from the sideline. Wow. Hey, but I do believe I heard someone say this, and they said this in one of the comments this morning, that what we need to do, gotcha, Evil Raven, what they need to do is get all the Ball brothers, make a couple of trades, and get a big man, a power forward coming out the draft. What do you think about that? What do you think? What do you think? I agree with you. Lonzo Ball has not signed yet. Okay, so he's still available. Then if you can get a power forward, because me personally, I don't like Gordon Hayward. That's just me. I have nothing against him personally, but where this team is going and the direction is going, I don't see it. Yeah, exactly, and that's what I'm agreeing, man. That listen, a lot of people don't want to see Leandro Ball and his inability, as they say, to be athletic. But that's not what he's built to do. He's built to stand outside, and hit that 3-point dime. And I believe that you need to give something needs to happen. But that team, man, I live in California, and that team went 35-0, and they beat one of the best teams in the country, modern day, who had a couple of NBA prospects on there. So I don't know. So you think we need? Yeah, exactly. But can you get rid of Gordon Hayward's money, or are we trapped? Are we trapped? Would you say 9 days? They should be mopping. Exactly. Facts. Facts. They should be mopping the floor with the Hornets. Facts. You're 100% right. Exactly. Facts. And that's the problem. It's a problem. And this is why I'm telling you, be honest, do you really want to see the Hornets in the playoffs against anyone right now with the where they're playing and the way they're being coached? Nah. Nah. And that's right, 9 days. They should be actually putting these guys to sleep and not playing with them, putting them to sleep. And the more you allow teams to come back and play with you, the more you allow teams to stick around, the more confidence you give them. I don't know. And you're right. Hey, that's a lot of money. Hey, that's a lot of money, Evil. That's a lot of money. Do you know what we could do with $120 million over 4 years as a team? What you can get? See, here's the thing. A lot of people say that players won't come to a small market team. But if you're winning, I believe they will. Yep, I believe they will. Hey, right, because nobody's going to take that $120 million package. After this year, won't be that. But most people are not going to deal with it. It's just too much for nothing. And this is what I try to tell individuals. Go back and look at Gordon Hayward in college at Butler. Then watch him when he played for Utah. Yes, he can shoot at times, but there's just as many turnovers and lack of confidence. I remember they were playing against the Lakers, man. And in playing against the Lakers, Gordon Hayward was under the basket by himself and missed a wide open layup. That's not the first time he did that. If you go all the way back to when he was in college, those things keep happening with the cat, and I'm not against him. What you got, 9 days? I want to see them in the playoffs for the experience. Also to see how will the team do in situational basketball. But here's the question. With James Borrego, can they get in a position to play situational basketball? Or is he going to control everything and call a timeout and his rotation calls for changes every 2 minutes if LaMelo misses a shot? That's scary. If LaMelo misses a shot, LaMelo just went to with the offhand. Nice. That was nice with the offhand. See what LaMelo has to do, he has to just say, you know what, coach, appreciate you very much, but I'm about to do my thing. I can't do it anymore. I'm about to go off. I got to score. And then you will see, wait a minute, who just came out? Okay, good. Yeah. But again, and this is why I say situational basketball. You have two great situational players on the bench, Richardson and Carey, and you won't play them because you're trying to be Greg Popovich and keep the rookies on the bench. Come on, man. Come on. What's the score now? Oh, yeah. Like you say, man, 9. They should be actually mopping. They should be mopping. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't even be a score. Wow. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like. Give us a thumbs up. LaMelo looks a little bit more comfortable now. So what I'm trying to see, what's the difference from now than the start of the game? Nye says, do they ever run pick and roll for LaMelo? Nope. And he's a master at it. Nope. And you're 100% right, Nye. He's a master. It looks like create on your own basketball. Pick and roll will create more scoring opportunities. 100%, Nye. You're right. But they don't do it. And here's the thing. If this coach and those who were a part of the leadership studied LaMelo in Australia, that's what he was about. The pick and roll. He made other players better and he made scoring easier when he was able to come on the floor and take over. Yes, they missed a lot of shots based on him giving up the ball to them, but he's able to drop dimes in the pick and roll and amazing passes. But for some reason, he doesn't do it. Now, when he goes out there on his own, he does it. But again, Miles Bridges is not here. Cody Zeller does not have the hands for it. So it's like the young man hands are tired. What does he do? And that's a bad situation to be in. A lot of people say, oh, no, James Borrego will be here next year. You know, he was he deserved to be the coach of the year. Heck no. Why? For what reason? He is not coaching these young men in the area of great basketball. Why should he be here? It's not even necessary. If it's me, I'm a Phil Jackson. Sit down. You guys figure it out. Run the team. Hey, Scotty, give Mike the ball. All right. Evil says this. His best game this year, it was because he was using pick and roll a lot. 100%. You all know basketball. And that's what LeVar taught him. He had to run it with his brothers at Chino Hills. If you go back and look at the tapes with Eli and the other young man that went to SC that's in the NBA now, and with LiAngelo sitting on the outside and Lonzo backing everything up, that's what LaMelo did. Pick and roll. And if they don't give him the opportunity to play professional basketball, they're hurting themselves. They're literally hurting themselves. Allow the young man to do what he's born to do and built to do. That's to distribute the ball and take shots. Now, you know what? I believe, here's my opinion. Tell me what you feel. I believe Golden State is kicking themselves in the butt right now. I'm serious. I believe they're kicking themselves in the butt right now because someone in that organization came back and gave a bad report and gave bad information like old media. They gave bad information because if they wouldn't have, LaMelo Ball would be in a playoff, entirely different situation right now than having to struggle, than having individuals keeping the ball away from him because they want to be ball dominant at point guards. I know Terry Rozier is his buddy, but I remember he said, I was drafted as a point guard. That's irrelevant, man. Right now, what you're playing as is the two guard. Play the two card, do what you're supposed to do, hit the shots, and we'll be good. So, okay. Caleb Martin's fouled on the three, so he's about to shoot 3 free throws. Yeah, but you're right. That was his best game. And that's because, man, no one talks about it. Evil. No one talks about it because they're not looking at all aspects of the game. What they're looking at is how come LaMelo Ball is not getting this or not getting that. But when it comes to the fundamentals of what he's capable of doing and what he's qualified to do, no one talks about it. And that's 100% correct. That's what he can, and that's what they talked about in Australia. His ability to pick and roll. And that's what teams had a problem with. If you go back and watch every video in Australia and listen to the commentators, they said in their scouting reports that the issue with him was the pick and roll and how teams could stop it. But here, we don't see it. We see that positionless offense to where everybody is just running the ball. 100%, man. You're right. 9 days. They have to have an enforcer who puts fear in opponents. That's right. Because you're 100% right. No team respects them at all. No team respects them at all. And the reason they don't respect him because of, in my opinion, JB is not pushing it. When LaMelo Ball would go to the hole and get fouled, no one would say anything. Coaches wouldn't say anything. When he would go to the hole and get fouled, the coach never said anything until the kid got hurt. I remember one day something happened with Devontae Graham. JB was in the official's ear, like, wah, wah, wah. I'm like, oh, but you don't do that with LaMelo. So LaMelo has to be his own enforcer, his own play caller, his own assist man, his own rebounder. He does not have what everyone else has. That's why I say what happens after his rookie contract, I don't know. Yeah, but they do. And that's why I was talking about in one of my posts the other day, Larry Johnson and Alonzo Mourning. See, I've been a Charlotte Hornets fan for a long time. Larry Johnson was known as Grandmama. He had that gold tooth in the front of his mouth. Ended up going to play with Charles Oakley with the Knicks. So no, good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so yeah, they better come on and get this game going. And the funny thing is, you've been down by 2 forever. Come on now, let's go. You've been down by 2 forever. Hey, do me a favor, make sure you hit that like button. See what I'm saying? Kid has the last 4 points. He's going to end up with 20 tonight, guaranteed. And he has to get him on his own. Look what I'm saying. Look at what I'm saying. He would out rebound everyone if allowed. It wouldn't even be a question. He would out rebound the whole team. Now, somebody said it. I think Nine said it, and then Dale Curry just said it. The toughest play to guard in the NBA is the pick and roll. You are 100% right. The pick and roll. The toughest to guard in the NBA is the pick and roll. Why go from away from it? Why don't use it? Why don't you allow your bigs to set that pick as they roll? And now LaMelo has other options to shooters on the outside. Then he can go back to the middle or take the shot himself. There's 3 or 4 ways that can happen. But why won't they do it? That behooves me. Yep, let's go. There you go. Let's see. Yeah, but he's feeling more confident now. He's a lot more confident. Come on, Hornets. Stay up there. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Oh, PJ, you can't miss that, man. That'd be 3 points, brother. You can't miss that. Come on, come on. The 41 seconds. Come on. Let's get the lead back. 11. LaMelo got 11 that quick. That quick. That quick. Okay, so we're down by 2 again. See if we can get back up. Down by 2. We're down by 2. Down by 4. We can get it back. Yeah, I agree with you, Nine. Playoff basketball is a pick and roll all game. They should be preparing for that these last 6 games. I agree with you 100%. I 100% agree with you. That wasn't a foul. He gave the ball up. Yeah, I agree with you. They should have picked him up at half court. No way he should have got down there. No way. We should be killing this team. But see, like someone said earlier, Melo is calling his own shot. He's doing his own thing. And that's sad. And my question is, can the coach him? Or does he have to be passive to be coached? Okay, halftime. Hey, was only going to do halftime. I want to thank everybody for tuning in for these last 6 games, 4 games, 5 games. We'll be on at the beginning of the game until halftime. We want to respect all the other content creators who come on and give them their space. We don't want to step on anyone being new, but we want to say thank you for those who do come on. We appreciate you a whole lot. We appreciate you. Have a good one, y'all. Make sure you hit that like button.